Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And today we are going to kind of go over the Angela Green case. We done a video several months ago, I believe it was, on just a basic case layout. And there's been some more stuff going on with the case we're going to share today. But I'm going to do just a quick recap just because it's been so long. Angela Green has been missing from Prairie Village, Kansas since June 20th of 2019. And the circumstances are strange to say the least. The daughter had been away at school and had come back and allegedly had a little argument or disagreement with her mom. Her mom asked her to leave, which shocked her because it's the first time something like that had happened. So she went and stayed with her boyfriend at his parents' house. She didn't hear from her mom for 3 days, and then she gets a text from her dad, Jeffrey Green, saying Angela was committed to a psychiatric hospital after a mental health crisis. Allegedly, he had threatened to commit her before, but he never did. And he wouldn't give Ellie, the daughter, any specifics about the hospital, the diagnosis, progress. It said the hospital is down south. And Angela was staying there till she gets better. Ellie's boyfriend's mother asked if she could visit Angela, but Jeffrey ignored all of those requests. 3 weeks later, Ellie asked to meet with her father to discuss what was going on with Angela. They met July 16th of 2019. And he told Ellie, her boyfriend, and the boyfriend's family that Angela had suffered a stroke and died at the hospital. He didn't provide any details and asked them not to tell Angela's family. Jeffrey told Ellie Angela was cremated by either the facility or an unknown funeral home, and an unknown organization delivered her ashes to the house. No services or obituary was published. In February of 2020, Ellie told her maternal aunt, who in turn asked Jeffrey for a copy of the birth certificate. Jeffrey told Ellie he had a copy at the house and would text a copy, but he never did. Kansas Department of Health and Environment were unable to find proof of Angela's death after conducting a nationwide search. Angela's niece called the police to do a welfare check. Jeffrey told the officers she was alive and well and had run away with a friend and didn't provide any details. So Ellie filed a missing persons report. During the investigation, her purse, her passport, her phone, her driver's license, and car were all found at the family home. No money has been taken out of her bank account. March 2020, 2 search warrants were executed, the property home, and a second property. December, a search warrant at the home in Lawrence that allegedly, back then I saw that he had bought this house 6 months after Angela disappeared. And Jeffrey has not been named as a person of interest or a suspect. So this is basically the information that I gone over on a previous video. But late last night I was looking and I found that the family plans to mount a wrongful death suit against Angela Green's husband, Jeff Green. Jeff is the last known person to have seen Angela Green. He told their daughter, Ellie, that Angela died of a stroke in an unknown hospital and failed to tell Angela Green's family what happened to her. Ellie went to Topeka to obtain Angela Green's death certificate, but the clerk's office told her there was no record of her mother's death. Phil Lavoda, a wrongful death and personal injury lawyer, says a civil suit could uncover information that would help a prosecutor build a case. Now, with that, sometimes they are allowed to use information from a civil case in a criminal case, and sometimes they're not. So that we'll just have to see how that plays out. According to the Prairie Village Police, Jeff Green, Angela's husband, has only spoke to them on the day Angela Green was reported missing. They have executed 3 search warrants, one at the family's home, another at a storage property, and a third at the family's second home in Lawrence, Kansas. Despite the warrants, a criminal case has not been filed, and the case is still considered a missing persons case despite no evidence of Angela being alive. Prairie Village Detective Adam Taylor made the comment, "I wouldn't say he's cooperated. He has his right to seek his counsel. He is doing that, and so at this time, he is not able to communicate with us. I believe he loves his daughter very much, and if he had any involvement with it, he will be the father and tell his daughter what's going on, or somebody will say something to someone and they will report it." And that was referencing Jeffrey Green, Angela's husband. So this case it's different. It's mind-boggling to say the least, but we will continue to dig into this case. I know they do have a Facebook page, Finding Angela Green, I believe is the name of it. I will see if I can find it and get the link of it put down here in the descriptions. But I did send a message to that page a while back ago explaining who we are and what we do, and basically asked their permission to go ahead and start working on this case. And they responded back absolutely, so we will be working on this. I know in the previous video I was hesitant to jump in on it because law enforcement were still in the process of executing their search warrants, and I didn't want to do anything that may interfere with that. If I feel we're going to interfere with a law enforcement investigation, we will pull off and go a different route. So at this point, we will be digging deeper into this case, trying to find locations that we could possibly go out and search, etc. And as we get more information on this, we will continue to update you. So until next time, you guys stay safe, and let's bring some of these people home.